love about media work is that it's more participatory. It feels like it's not narrative necessarily, but we're moving through time and sound as a richness and a dimensionality that I find hard to probe with wall-based work. For this particular series that I'm working on right now, it's a digital drawing lightbox, prototyping. I've been playing around with scans of old books, old hymn and sacred texts, printing them on large backlit transparency paper. And I love this really great light of a scanner and the way that gives this very different light than the aperture of a camera. Really investigating themes that are kind of preoccupy me throughout my work. So I'm thinking a lot about the instability of belief systems of all kinds and really the important role of doubt. Trying to evoke this ambivalent or this open-heartedness that I think comes along, this turbulent open-heartedness that I think comes along with that. Always been fascinated with Welsh massed singing. So Welsh singers have a tradition of singing with masses of people, so 5,000 people at a time in a stadium. So this is an incredible sound of a huge amount of people singing in a stadium. I slowed their singing down to 10 or 20%. And so what I discovered when I did that is that by protracting out these beautiful, deep, rich sounds and resonant sounds of so many people singing at the same time, that it created this very monk-like chant it just kind of raised, it's just kind of goosebump type music, type audio, and I feel like it has a lot of the qualities in an oral sense that I'm playing with here visually. So my thought is right now is how can I incorporate sort of the oral imagination of this type of material into this lightbox work. I'm really interested in having my work go and engage with audiences in a larger, more participatory way. And while I deal with it sort of abstractly and metaphorically in a kind of poetic sense here, my idea is to create an experimental publication that would help people to dialogue across all different faith backgrounds around these type of meaningful discussions.